What if the next $1 million AI opportunity isn't the company building the chatbot, but the company's quietly building everything underneath it? That's exactly what made me completely rethink my research over the last few weeks. If you have been following this channel, you know we have spent a lot of time breaking down Micron. We covered the earnings, high bandwidth memory, the pricing power, and why Wall Street suddenly became so interested in a company that many investors ignored for years. But while researching for Micron, something clicked. Because, this wasn't just a Micron story anymore. It was an AI infrastructure story. As money wasn't leaving AI, it was simply changing directions. Instead of rewarding only the companies building the AI software, Wall Street started rewarding the companies supplying the chips, memory, networking, manufacturing, and storage that every company depends on. That completely changed the way I look at this sector. So in today's video, I want to share the 6 AI semiconductor companies I am personally researching the closest. And more importantly, why each one plays a completely different role in this AI revolution. If you enjoyed these deep dives research videos, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Because that's exactly what we do here, breaking down businesses instead of chasing headlines. So now let's begin the company that still sits right at the center of AI, which brings us to our first ticker, which is Nvidia. So whenever someone says AI investing, the first company that everyone thinks is about Nvidia. And honestly, for good reason. But I don't think that Nvidia's biggest strength is simply making fastest chips anymore. Its biggest strength is becoming the foundation that almost every major AI company is building on. There are 3 reasons why Nvidia still deserves attention. Number 1, every major cloud company continues investing billions into AI infrastructure. Number 2, demand for its newest AI platform continues to remain incredibly strong. Number 3, its software ecosystem has become just as valuable as its hardware. So one Finance with Bera member recently sent me a message saying he spent months waiting for Nvidia to become cheap. During that time, he realized something interesting. Instead of asking whether Nvidia would fall another 10%, he started asking whether AI demand itself was actually slowing. The answer he found was no. That changed his entire way of thinking, and I think that's an important lesson. Sometimes we become so focused on the stock price that we forget to study the business underneath it. Now here is the interesting part. Every Nvidia server still needs memory. It still needs networking. It still needs manufacturing, ladies and gentlemen. Which means Nvidia may be the engine, but someone else is building the highway. And that's where the next company enters the picture, which is Broadcom. If Nvidia is building the brain of the artificial intelligence, then Broadcom is making sure that brain can actually communicate. And I think this is where many investors stop digging. When people hear Broadcom, they usually think the semiconductor company. But after researching the business, I realized it's much bigger than that. There are 3 reasons why Broadcom keeps showing up in my research. Number 1, it helps develop custom AI chips, the word is custom, for some of the world's largest tech companies. Number 2, it dominates high-speed networking, allowing thousands of AI GPUs to communicate with each other inside the massive data center. Number 3, it also owns infrastructure software, meaning it's not relying on just one single AI trend to grow. So, one Finance with Bera member recently shared something interesting with me. He said, I understood Micron, but I never understood why Broadcom kept appearing in every AI conversation. So I asked him one simple question. Imagine building the world's fastest highway, but if there are no bridges connecting the cities, how useful is that highway? That's exactly how AI works. The chips might perform incredibly fast, but if data cannot move quickly between thousands of processors, the entire system slows down. Broadcom quietly solves that problem. That's why I don't just look at the AI compute anymore. I also pay attention to the companies helping all that compute work together. But even with the fastest network in the world, it cannot fix one problem. If data isn't available fast enough, those expensive AI chips simply just sit there waiting. Which brings us to the company that completely changed how I started looking at the industry, and your favorite, Micron. Let's come back to Micron over here, right? Because I genuinely believe the company made me look at AI investing differently, and that's how we started the channel. For years, memory companies had a reputation. Businesses would boom, Too much supply would arrive and prices will crash. Then the cycle will repeat itself. But today, ladies and gentlemen, AI market looks very different. Here's why. Number one, every new AI model requires significantly more memory than previous generations. Number two, AI servers are using high bandwidth memory, which is becoming one of the biggest bottlenecks inside modern data centers. Number three, instead of simply selling commodity memory, companies like Micron are increasingly focusing on higher value products and long-term customer relationships. And I remember one of our Finance with Bera members told me that he almost sold Micron shares after seeing a short-term pullback because he thought, here comes another memory crash. Instead, he went back and compared today's business with Micron from 5 years ago. The conclusion surprised him. The products have changed. The customers have changed. Even the demand drivers have changed. That doesn't mean the company won't face challenges in the future, because every investment has risk. But it reminded both of us something important. Sometimes investors carry old assumptions into completely new industries. And that's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Because once I understood Micron, I stopped asking which AI company will win. Instead, I started asking who supplies everyone. And that question, I'm sorry, I just get excited when I talk about Micron, right? Because, that question led me to one company that almost every major AI business depends on, whether people realize it or not. You guessed it right, we're talking about TSMC. So after looking at Nvidia, Broadcom, Micron, I kept asking one question. Who is actually manufacturing all these incredible chips? And every road led me back to one company, which is TSMC. Here's something that completely changed my perspective. So Nvidia designs the chips, AMD designs the chips, Broadcom designs as well. Even companies like Apple rely heavily on TSMC's manufacturing expertise. That's an unbelievable position to be. And there are 3 reasons why TSMC remains on my research list. Number 1, it manufactures many of the world's most advanced AI chips. Number 2, it continues investing billions into expanding production because customer demand remains incredibly strong. As AI adoption grows, more companies need leading-edge manufacturing, not just better chip designs. So a Finance with Bera member recently sent me a message saying before joining our YouTube community, you can hit the join button and join us on YouTube or join us at Finance with Bera. Getting back to the point, right? He said, I thought Nvidia made chip from just scratch. Honestly, that's a common misconception. Designing a chip and manufacturing chip are completely different businesses. Think of it in this way, right? An architect can design the tallest building in the world, but without the construction company, the building never exists. That's exactly where TSMC sits inside the AI ecosystem. It may not always be making the biggest headlines, but without TSMC, many of the biggest AI companies simply cannot ship their products. Now, while TSMC manufactures the chips, there's another company that builds the machines needed to manufacture those chips. And that's where things become even more interesting. We're talking about ASML. Imagine opening the only bakery in the world, right? Capable of making flour. That's the type of position ASML has built over the decades. Most investors know Nvidia. Very few truly understand ASML. Yet almost every cutting-edge semiconductor eventually traces back to one of its own machines. Here's why I continue following the company. Number 1, ASML builds the advanced lithography systems required for manufacturing leading-edge semiconductors. Number 2, these machines are incredibly difficult to replicate, creating one of the strongest competitive advantages in the industry. Number 3, as AI chips become more advanced, demand for cutting-edge manufacturing technology becomes increasingly important. And I remember one Finance with Bera member told me something that made me smile, right? He said, I kept researching AI companies until I realized that everyone kept mentioning ASML. Exactly that, right? I come to the conclusion after seeing what's happening in the community, and my Finance with Bera members actually helped me out with doing a lot of research for me. So sometimes the biggest opportunities aren't the companies making the headlines. They are the companies enabling everyone else to succeed. That's why I always encourage you to study the entire supply chain. Because once you understand who supplies whom, the industry suddenly becomes much easier to understand. But there was still one piece missing from my research. AI does not just need chips. It creates an unbelievable amount of data. And that data needs to be stored somewhere. And the next company could quietly become one of the biggest beneficiaries of that trend. We talk about Sandisk. We've made a couple of videos about Sandisk on the channel. So basically, the final company on my research list might surprise some of you. Sandisk, right? Now, when most people hear Sandisk, they immediately think about memory, like cards or USB drives, just like the one that I'm holding, right? But after digging deeper into the business, I realized that AI is creating something much bigger. It's creating an explosion of data. Every image generated, every AI video, every chatbot conversation, any inference request, all of it has to be stored, processed, and retrieved, and eventually archived. That makes storage one of the hidden winners of the AI revolution. There are three key reasons, right, why Sandisk caught my attention. Number one, enterprise SSD demand continues to grow alongside AI infrastructure. Think about making our finance with Bera videos. Where do I store all that raw data? Enterprise SSDs, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, long-term customer agreements are giving the business much better earning visibility than many investors expected. Number three, AI isn't just about creating data. It's about storing and accessing it efficiently. So one Finance with Bera member recently sent me a portfolio screenshot after our Micron discussions. He said, I realized I own Nvidia, but nothing in memory or storage. That wasn't because Sandisk wasn't guaranteed to outperform. It was because he finally understood how broad the AI supply chain had really become. And I think this is the biggest lessons from today's video. The AI story has expanded far beyond GPUs. Today, we're talking about networking, memory, manufacturing, storage. The company is building the entire digital backbone. But if I had to summarize everything that we have discussed in today's video, right, I have my verdict. This is what I have it in my mind, right? This is my final verdict. After spending weeks researching this space, one thing has become incredibly clear to me. I'm no longer looking at AI as one company. I'm looking at it as an ecosystem. And every company we discuss today solves a different problem, ladies and gentlemen. Nvidia provides the compute, Broadcom keeps those systems connected, Micron supplies the memory, TSMC manufactures many of the world's most advanced chips, ASML builds the equipment that makes these chips possible, Sandisk helps store these enormous amount of data AI continues creating every single second, and that's why I believe that the biggest mistake investors can make is focusing on just one headline stock. Sometimes the company quietly working behind the scenes becomes just as important as the company standing in the spotlight. But remember one thing, none of these companies are guaranteed winners. Technology moves fast, competition changes, and valuations matter. And that's why I always keep encouraging you to keep learning instead of blindly following anyone else's opinion, including mine. If you found this research helpful, make sure you guys have dropped a like and subscribe because we are just getting started covering the AI semiconductor space, and I would love to have you along in our journey. And if you'd like to see companies I'm personally tracking in my portfolio every buy, sell, I make, and the stocks I'm researching before they make it to YouTube, make sure you guys join the Finance with Bera community by hitting the join button on YouTube or joining me at Finance with Bera for as little as $50 per month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.